everybody, welcome back to Visit Villegas. I am coming to you from my living room. I'm going to do a quick little get ready with me because number one, I got asked if I could do my makeup routine and I did change a couple things since then, so I thought it'd be fun to do that. And we can chit chat while I get ready. And it's going to be a long couple days and I'm trying to stay structured with it so that way I don't lose my mind. My husband travels for work from time to time, and I won't be sharing this until he gets back home. But I'll start with the face primer. I used to unscrew this on accident, and I didn't know that the roller was inside of this. And the whole reason I got this specific one is because I wanted the face roller for the product. I was so mad when I found that because I was like, I know I've wasted so much product doing this. Alright, so Max is out of town and it's going to be one of those things that the only reason I'm a little bit more stressed about it is because our kitchen sink, and I don't know if I'm really going to share this, our kitchen sink is inoperable, and so I can't, the dishwasher finally got fixed after I think it was 9-10 months of not working. So anyways, it's just hard knowing I have to cook and clean or cook meals for me and the baby without being able to wash dishes. And so I'm trying to find things I can just use and reuse, or plastic plates and cups and things. And so that's kind of the best thing I can think of right now. Okay, so I'm just using my Makeup Forever foundation. I've used this for so long, and I have tried to change brands, but everything I've used I don't like as much. So my tried and true, and it's a really good color match for me. Have you guys seen, off topic, have you guys seen those things where if you stop drinking anything but water, so you're only consuming water for your beverage, how your under eyes become the perfect color? There's no discoloration in your under eyes. I just love coffee too much to do that. And I have gone without coffee before, but I just prefer it in my life. So the plan is going to be that I need to call a plumber. Otherwise, seems like that's the only option to get this thing fixed. So I also have to keep things going, and I needed to get ready for the day. I wanted to do this earlier in the day, but life. Okay, so this is Catrice Under Eye Brightener, and I think you're supposed to put concealer over it, but I ran out of concealer, so I've just been doing this, and I will buy some more concealer later, but I think this is literally $5. So that is something that felt like an easy yes when I saw it. It's why not try something for a few bucks, right? Okay, so I have primer on, foundation, my under eye brightener that I'm kind of using as a concealer. If I had more concealer, I would put that on top of it now. And then I do have a bronzer that I got back in September. And I said, my gosh, there's so much in here. I feel like this is going to last me to the new year. And it has. I think you're supposed to dot it, but I don't really care to do it all around dot. And then I have started to put it on my jawline to help add more shade here, and I love that so much. So that has been one of the new things that I've been doing. I actually heard about that on a podcast. I don't really listen to makeup podcasts, but I don't know why. I was doing the dishes or something, and I kind of just, all of my regular content that I like to consume, I had already gone through, and I needed something in the background, so. This is the foundation brush I'm also using to blend everything in. Okay, so the baby's birthday is in a couple weeks, and I also need to finish planning out his party. I have the essential goal that I'm going to be doing, but I kind of want to plan it out a little bit better than that, better than winging it, so that way it goes smoothly. And I think I'm going to do cupcakes or a giant cupcake for his cake smash instead. A lot of you guys suggested doing that. instead of his own personal cake, because it's just so much cake for a 1-year-old, almost 1-year-old. All right, and then we're going to do blush. I've been using Merit's, this one's called Cheeky, and it's like kind of like a balm almost, but it's dry. I just kind of go up here and on my nose. One of the reasons why I kind of over blush a little bit is because my setting powder dims it down a lot, so I don't really mind if it's looks like more color than normal. And I just keep using my foundation brush for everything. I do spray clean it though. I need to get one of those silicone mats where you can like swirl soap on there. Well, if you can't tell already, like my energy is just kind of low because I'm a little bit stressed about the whole sink thing. I think it's honestly going to turn out to be an answered prayer though, because there's a very strong chance that the insurance, like home insurance, will have to cover a certain amount of it, and it might help replace some things that we've been needing to replace. So that's just what I've been praying over it all, because, you know, it's just not ideal situation, but I think we could turn it around. Okay, and then this is I've had this also for a year now, and it's the same brand as my foundation, which is Makeup Forever. It's just the HD Skin Twist and Light Loose Powder, and I'm using the color 1.0 Clear Light. So, and a Pro Powder Brush from Sephora. It's a little bit too like an added layer of foundation because it has extra coverage. At least that's what they told me when I bought it. See how it like tones down my color? Alright. And then next are just brows and eyelashes. I keep it pretty simple. Okay, I do use the e.l.f. This is also, I think, $6 normally, and it's on sale as well. Or it was recently. And I'm almost out of it. Been using it pretty regularly. And then just an angled, I use an angled brush, which I think you can bend most of these eyebrow brushes. I do my setting powder first. I see so many people who will do their eyebrows before they do everything else. My eyebrows would move all over the place even though I'm using a gel to keep them down. I just have very thick eyebrows, which is funny because I feel like I don't have a lot of eyebrow, but the eyebrow I have is very thick. Does that make sense? Because it's not like it's like all over my face, but the amount that I have in that location is just a lot of brow. I could probably trim them, but I've never really trimmed my eyebrows before. And I like to do this last because it feels kind of like I'm keeping them set in place. Okay, one of the other things on our to-do list is to there's so many animal noises out here. Okay, so see, that's the difference between my eyebrow with the gel and without it. I just have enjoyed, I used to think it would look crazy on me, and I just feel like I look more done up. Probably looks crazy to some people. That's okay. It's my face, not theirs. Alright, so it's a Monday. Max left at 6 this morning. And so I normally don't do the breakfast routine with the baby. Max usually does all that. So I'm having an extra hour of baby time in the morning. So I want to make sure I get up at a good time to get a shower in before the baby gets up. I could do it later, like during nap or something, but I like to get fully ready for the day, which is one of the reasons why I sat down to record this with you guys, so that way I can move on with the day. Okay, I think I would like to go thrifting with the baby later and then rinse this off. I like to rinse off the excess just so that way my brush stays in good condition, and I'll be right back. Okay, and the very last thing is just a mascara, and I have the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. I would be open to a new one though. I've used this for I think a year now, and mascara is an easy one to change up because I feel like it's less risky than trying to pick a shade of foundation. And then on top of that, how the formula lays on your face. So mascara is an easy one to try. This one's been okay. I honestly need lash serum since having like postpartum hair loss and trying to deal with like how my eyelashes are literally so thin and short now, which is fine. Like I would rather have the baby than worry about something like my eyelashes. Just a little bit of that. Gonna let that set for a minute. I also, do I have it in here? I do. Okay, and then I also been doing it this way for so long, and I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but it's just what I have. I take a Q-tip and I like take off any of the excess mascara, and that's all I do. Pretty simple. All right, so we'd like to go thrifting because it's half off today, and I have a little bit of cash that I've been holding just for something like this, where I could go on half off day and see what I find. It'd be great to find some sturdy brands like Gap from the 90s for baby clothes, things like that that would last a while. I love something like that, and I haven't found any for the baby in a while, or if I have, the thrift stores are so expensive these days. So because it's half off day, it'll be easier, hopefully, to go find something. And if I go, of course, I will show you guys what we get if we get anything. Okay, that's good enough. Simple, simple, simple. My hair's a couple days dirty today. I think I washed it on Saturday night. Couldn't tell you. Can't remember. And then sometimes I do a little bit of my blush on my lips, just for a little bit of matching color. Compliments. Okay. Well, that's it. Quick little makeup routine. And I have to call the plumber. I have to find a plumber, a company that I would like to work with. That is work to like make sure it's going to be something that has enough good reviews and all those things. And then I do have some regular work stuff I need to organize this week too. So let's see. It's the beginning of nap. Perfect. It's 11:45. The baby naps until 2. Let's see what else we can get done during nap time today. We are near the end of nap time, and I just got my post up for the day. I shared the little glow up that I did in the dining nook in the last vlog that I'd shared, where I put up the sconces, and it's so cute. So that was a fun one to share. And then Max got the insurance company to schedule a plumbing person that's coming tomorrow, so we'll get an assessment on that. So that's honestly like just huge relief. Grateful to have that figured out. And then I'm gonna try the new Alani flavor. Today we have strawberry sunrise. Got about 25 minutes left of nap time, and I'm also gonna put on a quick show and try to, I love doing this. This is my Brumate koozie that I got specifically just for my like mid-afternoon pick-me-up. I love it when foam comes out, or like fog comes out because it's so cold. I want to say strawberry daiquiri. It's quite good though. I think I like the watermelon wave a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna continue to edit and work on some things. You can tell I already feel so much better, but I honestly just feel more rested too. So it's a relief to get to the end of nap and be like feeling happy. Okay. And then I'm gonna do my show, do a little bit of work, feed the baby a snack, and then we're gonna go out of the house, which is so important. I don't do that enough on the regular, but when Max is gone, I especially go like very specific with my schedule to make sure I get like all 3 meals, that I'm getting enough rest. I usually go to bed early. I'm just a lot more hyper aware of like the downfall of things because I don't have help. And so I try to put a lot of effort into this. Like I already have all the chicken already cooked for this week, so I don't have to do any extra cooking work plus the kitchen sink thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the nap. Oh, Himalaya, what would you say? I couldn't believe anything at all, 'cause I know it's what you would want. And if you tell me everything's alright, I wouldn't think anything. Good morning. It's the next day. You say good morning? Say good morning. It is day number 2 without Dada. And we're gonna make some breakfast. You hungry? All right. I think that's a yes. Can Mama have a kiss? Thank you, baby. Let's get a couple eggs. Ooh, I think Mama's gonna make an iced coffee this morning. Yeah. I have like some blueberries and I really wanted to make blueberry muffins, but I forgot that I can't wash anything, so felt better just to not make too many messes. Although I really do want to make an iced coffee for myself, and that can get messy too. Just gotta be careful. What's going on? Need some love and attention. I stayed up and watched 27 Dresses last night, and I didn't realize that I'd started the movie at like 9:30. I thought it was much earlier than that. So anyways, it didn't finish until close to midnight. So I am up later than I wanted to be. Okay, 1 egg for Bob. All right, so it is day 2. It's after nap time. I focused on getting a lot of work done, and the plumbers came by today, so we have potentially that's gonna get worked out for us through insurance, which I'm super hopeful about. Obviously, I'm trying not to get my hopes up either, because you never know like what an inspector might say. So I still have not a sink I can work on or use, but I at least know an inspector's gonna come by to assess the damage and see what they're gonna cover. So big hopes on that one. And I washed the baby's clothes, the new clothes, yesterday, and I put a little outfit on him. You want to show everybody? This is the sweater with the collared undershirt, which I've never put him in before, but I think he looks so cute. You look so handsome. Oh. You smile? Can you wave? He said no, thank you. Okay, I don't want to forget, I have a craft I would like to do tonight, and that craft would be my phone. I want to do like paint my phone case, because I got a clear phone case on purpose so that way I could craft on it. And I just never have. And so since I'm looking for things to do while my husband's gone that are outside of the work realm, even though I guess that could fall under work for me, it'll give me something to do in a positive way. So, plus
like the key to survival for me, which I think I've already said this, is to have structure. And I was getting near the end of nap time today and I was like, oh shoot, I don't know if I planned the rest of the day out, and I kind of forgot to do that because I was in the middle of work. But, so I have a return to do to Target, and then I'm gonna try to do my phone case later tonight after dinner. Okay, back to it. Let me see if I can get a better shot of his little outfit for you guys. Hi. Will you clap? Yay! Yay! Will you clap? Can you clap for Mama? Clap. Yay! That's so good. You sweetie. Yay. You clapping? I'm at the local Target and I had a return I needed to make. But I have a friend who lives nearby that I might stop by for a couple minutes because I know they're having a hard day. Other than that, I don't have much else going on, but I'm glad I got out of the house at least. Okay, I just dropped off something with a friend of mine and I'm out with the baby. One of the things I do for the key to survival when parenting alone is that I have one meal during the away time that we like treat ourselves to, either like a dinner, breakfast, whatever. I'm debating on Chick-fil-A breakfast for tomorrow morning or dinner tonight on our way home, because we usually eat dinner in about 45 minutes. So I'm trying to decide. So I'm trying to decide what to do, and I actually don't really know because I am hungry. Dinner out would be easy because I'm already out. But if I save it for tomorrow morning for breakfast, then that gets us out of the house tomorrow, and I already got out of the house today. Stuff to think about. Let me think about it. I decided I'm gonna save on dinner tonight. I'm gonna go home, reheat some of the stuff I already have, and then tomorrow morning we'll do a fun breakfast out, and then that way we get out of the house tomorrow. Smarter decision and better planning. Okay, let's go home and reheat some dinner. Okay, it is 8:49. We ate dinner, I played with the baby, put the baby down, and I showered and blow dried my hair because it's been just obnoxious trying to get it up and early in the morning. I was wanting to get up before the baby by like an hour and a half. Would have been amazing to get ready, have my devos and all that stuff, but I just it hasn't worked out. So I just kind of bit the bullet and at least washed my hair tonight so I didn't have to worry about it tomorrow before the baby got up. I got a fresh cut last week too, so it just feels nice and fresh, not styled right now at all. I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe we can do it together. Okay, I am gonna jump into finding a rom-com for the evening, and I wanted to do a craft, but I'm realizing the amount of work I need to get done, so I'm afraid I'm gonna just make myself a quick dessert, jump into some editing that I have to do for a client, and plan out tomorrow. But I'm for sure going to get breakfast with the baby tomorrow morning. I need to plan where. Either I'm going to do like, I don't know, like Chick-fil-A is easy. But I honestly don't love the coffee from Chick-fil-A. So I'm kind of thinking like, what's a place I like the coffee that I could go get breakfast with the baby that could lead me in the right direction? Not sure. I don't know. Let's make some cookies. I am still trying to find the balance between like too much stuff and not enough stuff, but
I put my little crock that we got when we went thrifting yesterday is up there. And I have these electric lamps that I got from IKEA a while ago. Yeah, feels like I would have had to get a cordless lamp anyways to go on there. So those kinds of just worked out perfectly. I'm still avoiding that to-do list.
I'm a stranger caught in a snapshot frame.
It is a crisp 26 degrees outside. It says on my app that it feels like 8 degrees. I agree. Thank God we have heat in the house. All right. I've not found the rom-com I've wanted to watch. And I missed a call from Max. Ooh, Laura's prom. I think we might have to. I should have bought more chocolate when I was at Target today. I knew I would have felt like, except for I can't bake right now because it would make such a mess and I couldn't do the dishes. Such a predicament this is. All right, let's get to it. Let's knock some stuff off this to-do list. Good morning. It's day 3. Dada gets home tonight. We're gonna go get a little breakfast date, and there is some snow on the ground, which is rare for us to get snow more than once. It's honestly mostly like a frost freeze situation, so it's really not like there's nothing really sticking on the roads as much as it is just on the grass. So, you ready to get Chick-fil-A? Ready for breakfast? Cute boy. All right. Mama's hungry. Let's go get breakfast. It's 15 degrees outside, and I wasn't gonna go in, but I changed my mind because the door's just right there, and I'd rather get him food sooner and get to hang out, so we're gonna go inside. Okay, it's nap time now. We had our little breakfast out. I pulled up to the restaurant and I was like, oh, maybe I should just, on my way there, I was like, maybe I should just get it to go and get back to the house. And then I was like, the parking space is right next to the lane to get food in. So it's just 5 steps to get indoors. It was still freezing. So it's not like it was exactly pleasant to be outside for a few seconds. But that was kind of the point of getting out of the house, is to take some time out. So forced myself to do that. It was a little bit messy, but the sweet people at Chick-fil-A grabbed a high chair for me, and they brought Harlan a little Chick-fil-A cow. They're like, can he have this? Which is so sweet. They asked if I was okay with that. And then, of course, he loved it. So that was a joyful, fun experience. And then now we're home, and I've got a couple hours, just a little under 2 hours left in nap time today. I don't like feeling so messy. Being comfy in sweatpants is one thing, and dressing them up so it feels put together, I would rather do that and take the extra few minutes to fully do my makeup and my hair than just feel bleh at home. Do you know that trend that's take 5 minutes to feel better for the next 5 hours? That's been my life motto since I was 12. My mom always taught me, always get up and get ready for the day, because you never know if someone invites you to go do something, you don't want to have to say no or be left out because, you're not ready to go somewhere. Plus, I feel it's just even for a matter of, it's going to sound extreme, but even in the case that there's an emergency, being able to just grab your shoes and your bag and walk out the door immediately is important, because you never know if you're going to be gone for several hours in one of those situations. The amount of times we've gone to hospital, ER, urgent care, or a friend of mine has and needed me to come watch their kids is actually shockingly high, all things considered. So always get ready for the day. Takes me a little bit longer to do my hair. I've got a 5-minute makeup routine, and then I usually do my hair just once a week. So I think I'm going to film a little get ready with me and talk about a couple things for short form today. And I just need to figure a spot to do it. Like, the lighting in my bathroom's terrible, so I don't really want to film it in there. So I might have to bring my stuff out here to film it. Yeah. Pretty chill day. Max gets home tonight. I'm so grateful he's going to be back. It's day 3 of momming alone. It's funny because the last couple nights, the last 3 mornings, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've woken up like uber exhausted, and I'm like, why am I so extra tired? And I'm like, oh, right. I've had to have to give extra energy for the baby these days, which is not a big deal. It's an absolute blessing. I love being his mom. He's just so precious. His hair looks the color is just extra beautiful and shiny today. All right, I'm gonna go finish getting ready for the day. Okay, finally got ready for the day. It feels so much better. I did not film any of it because I found myself wasting time. Yeah, so I just decided to get ready, and I'm glad I did because now I feel better. And it's just like a thrifted t-shirt. Actually, Max got it for himself, and then he decided he didn't like it anymore, so I took it. I didn't share this anywhere, but he gave me these earrings for Valentine's Day this year. It's the first time he's picked out jewelry for me that wasn't our wedding ring, so that was kind of like really special to wake up to on Valentine's. And all dressed up, nowhere to go, but really don't care. Okay, I want to make myself an iced coffee, even though it's freezing outside. Plumber said I could still turn the water back on from like time to time, kind of a thing, it sounded like. So I'm gonna not worry about dirtying dishes, and I'm gonna make myself a nice coffee raspberry latte. Tonight's paper plate dinner is a kale salad with avocado, blueberries, goat cheese, and chicken with some olive oil and salt and pepper. Just trying to eat my dinner. But my little gremlin is right next to me, which is fine. Max is another 2 hours away from home, so we're almost there. I am feeling like I'm starting to lose it a little bit, but I have a very important house update for you guys that I will share after I'm done eating dinner. Max just got home. He's just cuddling the baby for a couple minutes. The baby's already pretty much asleep, but the insurance adjuster came by this afternoon, and we are gonna have a lot of replacements needing to happen because of the leak that we had. And to our surprise, a lot of these things begin tomorrow. So I am thrilled, super excited, a little bit nervous because they're gonna have to get our kitchen to a working state, but I'm excited about what's to come because I know it's gonna be like positive, good changes. I'm just so exhausted right now. I can't make my face match my heart, but they're good things. I'm glad you're home. The longest 30 days of my life.
It's been the longest days of 3 days of my life.
Oh, any final thoughts for the end of this vlog? That demo starts tomorrow.
I don't know how I feel about that. It almost doesn't feel like...
It doesn't feel real. I will say, yeah, I'm trying to, because you're gonna get
high school photos. Like the girls are thinking. You
the
can't
booty
really see
squats
it.
out.
Yeah, my booty's out.
I'll be sure to record some of the demo happening tomorrow. Mitigation. Goodbye. Thanks for joining me. Oh, one last final thought. I don't know how. I say this every time Max goes out of town and I talk about it. I am not sure how women who are military wives, pregnant with baby number 3, and they have 2 toddlers running around and their husband's on deployment. I don't know how women do it with multiple children for multiple months alone like that. Like, it's just not for the faint of heart. Max almost fell on his butt. Oh, he brought me a strawberry milkshake. Thank you. All right. So if you're out there doing this all by yourself, so many medals of honor out to you for that, because it's not easy, and
I can't imagine if you don't have a village. I mean, we have amazing friends out here, but if you don't have your immediate family nearby you, it does impact so much of the day to day. If you're able to have like immediate family nearby, that can help with anything. So, all right. 1 millionth trip in the books. See you guys soon. If you're that tall. Yeah, let's just say you and I wouldn't see eye to eye.